Hi, I'm Doc Chua and welcome to Adjusting Your Heart. I talk about mental health and relationship issues every Friday, so in case you haven't done so, please subscribe and click on the bell button so that you get notified once we upload a new video every Friday. Today's topic is what to do when someone body shames you. It's common for Asians to greet others with, "Wow, you've added so much weight. You're so thin. How come you have so many freckles?" Or pimples. "Ma, you've grown so many white hair." Though these were uttered without any malice, it is still considered body shaming. Here are 3 tips to help you cope if you have been hurt by someone else's careless or cruel remarks about your personal appearance. Tip number 1. Be mindful of your negative emotions. Being mindful is being aware and accepting of your thoughts and emotions. It's acknowledging that you felt hurt when someone, especially a loved one, body shamed you. You can't control what other people are going to say, but you can control how it affects you. Growing up, I have a lot of insecurities about the way I look. I remembered how my mom said that I looked like a monkey when I was born, and she left me in the hospital for several months. It turned out that during those days, that was a common practice. And I also vividly remembered my mom telling me to wear long socks because she said I don't have nice legs. I felt hurt and developed feelings of inferiority. As I reflect, I know my mom didn't mean to hurt me. She's just a typical traditional Asian parent who seldom praise her children, thinking erroneously that if she compliments us, we might become proud and no longer strive hard. It's true that I don't have nice legs, as I take after my dad who has muscular legs. You can look at my baby picture. And then I was an active kid. I even joined track and field in high school. And these, of course, would make my legs more muscular. But I've long since forgiven my mom for unintentionally hurting me. And that leads me to my second point, which is be happy with the way you look. Did you know that there are a lot of models, actors, and actresses who have something they feel insecure about when it comes to their physical appearance? And people who are not happy with the way they look would opt for invasive surgery, like breast reduction, or breast implants, or facial reconstruction. Actually, the thought to undergo surgery to trim the muscles in my legs have crossed my mind before. It's a good thing that after I came to know Jesus, I made peace at how God created me. Psalm 139 verse 14 says, "I will praise Him because I am fearfully and wonderfully made." And moreover, I'm afraid that if the surgery went wrong, I might not be able to walk. I've learned to accept and be content with the way I look. I'm thankful. Though I don't have nice legs, I can still walk. I can run. And I can always opt to wear slacks or long skirts. And because I'm happy the way I look, I don't take people's remarks seriously. I just laugh with them. Let's say when people say, "Oh, you've gained weight." If you look at the thumbnail, then you know I've gained weight. I would just say, "Oh no, it's okay. I'm chubby, but I'm still cute." And let me show you this short clip. Somebody once asked, "Are you pregnant?" Because they saw me walking like this. It's very slowly and with one of my hand at my lower back. I just said, "No, I got a big tummy and I had back pain." And you can check out how to build your self-confidence in my previous video, 3 powerful mindsets of a high-value woman. And let me share with you the touching story of Eddie Newton. Eddie Newton is from Riverside, California. At the age of 3, he was diagnosed with neurofibromatosis, or also known as the elephant man's disease. It's characterized by the development of benign tissues, but it would cause disfigurement and also constant migraines. And he had a tough childhood. His dad left the family when he was only 7, and he was body shamed and ridiculed by the other kids. They would call him freak, two-faced, or elephant boy. And when he grew older, he couldn't find a job. He joined a traveling circus. Being the freak show, He was known as the man with two faces. So he had to wear a hood in public so that people don't get to see his face for free or ridicule him. But you know what he said? I'm happy because there's only one me. Nobody could be me but me. His faith in God helped him through the hardships of life. And this was instilled by his mom, who also got the same disease, but less severe. Eddie likes to read the Bible and attends Sunday services at Saddleback Church in Lake Forest. And he said that he has a lot to be thankful for. For doctors said he wouldn't be able to live past the age of 8. And he's now 51 years old. Look at these happy pictures when his friends celebrated his 50th birthday. He underwent more than 30 major operations to remove painful, life-threatening tumors, including a 14.5-hour surgery where a 7.5 tumor was removed from his neck. That's why he lost his right ear. He said he's thankful that he can go to the gym. He can listen to music. And he's also blessed to have a group of close friends who call themselves Team Unmask. They took care of him when he underwent surgeries. They provided him and his mom with basic commodities. And they even gave him odd jobs so that he could earn money because nobody else would hire him. Look at this picture, okay, with his lovely friend Cindy Fracasso Day. Actually, Cindy and her husband Steve met Eddie when he was looking for a job. And of course, they hired him and they've been friends since. And best of all, they raised funds for him and his mom so that they can have a brand new home. Look at these lovely pictures. And they said that they're just giving back to a man who has enriched their lives. They said that Eddie has a very beautiful heart. In fact, he would be the first to volunteer whenever there's a need. He volunteered for 4 months in Texas, helping the survivors of Hurricane Katrina. And for over 15 years, he has volunteered helping children in an orphanage in Tijuana, Mexico. And he even started a non-profit ministry with his friends called Eddie Unmask. It's devoted to helping teenagers cope with self-esteem issues and combat bullying. My third tip is to be with people who accept you the way you are. Look for someone who accepts the way you look. As the saying goes, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. And Neil Arce proved that his love for Angel Locsin went beyond looks when they got married in a civil ceremony last August 7, 2021. He didn't ask Angel to lose weight first. Actually, we all know that Angel Locsin was named as FHM's sexiest woman twice, and she played the role of Darna. Yet, she was body shamed last year when she gained weight because she was unable to work out as much due to a spinal injury. Many netizens defended her, saying that she's still very beautiful. And more importantly, she helped a lot of people during the pandemic. And she's now on a diet, and she said she's doing it at her own pace. I'm blessed to be married to Hans, who loves me in spite of my love handles. Look at this prenup picture. He was carrying me, but at that time, I only weigh 110 pounds, but he was shaking, okay? So which means now that I've gained around 10 more pounds, I don't think he can carry me. And we'll be celebrating our 10th year anniversary tomorrow. And Hans has never asked me to eat less or go on a diet. And for your information, I eat 5 times a day, okay? We don't even own a weighing scale at home. So we just joke about our weight gain like, oh, well, let's just grow old and grow fat together. But of course, I don't want to become obese as it will make my movements more sluggish and it can lead to stroke, diabetes, and other sicknesses. And furthermore, I don't want to spend money to change my entire wardrobe because the old ones don't fit anymore. So in case you own a business and you need employees or you're looking for a job, you can just contact my husband Hans. We'll put his number below. He's now spearheading RightJobs, and you can also check out their Facebook page. So what to do when someone body shames you? Number 1, be mindful of your negative emotions. Number 2, be happy with the way you look. And number 3, be with people who accept you the way you are. Let me thank Heidi Dionco, Ivy Uy, Pastor Jerome de los Santos David, Jomar D.G. Bajado, Rochelle Cia Lee, Rogrego Richie Lim, Susan Ilagan, and Rosemary Lee. So if you're blessed by this video, please like, subscribe, and share it to your friends. And our topic next week will be what to do when someone ghosts you. And please do follow us on TikTok, IG, and of course, in Signal TV channel 185. Stay safe, everyone.